It's day one of the PDAC, and we are at the CPM Silver Reception here tonight in Toronto. And joining me now is Bob Archer. He's the CEO of Great Panther. Bob, good to be back with you.
Thanks, Daniela. It's always a pleasure.
Well, we always get to chat during the PDAC. How are you finding the sentiment so far this year?
I think it's improved a little bit over the roundup that was in Vancouver last month. January, I guess now. But I think people are sort of cautiously optimistic that we've turned a corner and that better times lie ahead.
Cautiously optimistic. That's a nice way to say it. So you're not getting ahead of yourself yet.
Trying not to. Yeah. Exactly.
So Bob, let's talk about Great Panther. 19% increase in production of silver production. Let's talk about what your plans are for 2014 and how you managed to increase that production.
Well, something that we worked on all through last year, and even with the downturn in metal prices, we just never took our foot off the pedal in terms of the production side of things. We just kept with our plans, but at the same time, really trying to get our costs down and get the profit margins back where they needed to be, which is not that easy in this kind of a pricing environment. But we're continuing to do that, and the operations guys are doing a really good job of both keeping the costs down and getting production up. So
what are plans for 2014 now? Where's your focus?
Well, in addition to just continuing the pace with our existing production, the main focus is in bringing our San Ignacio Project on stream. That's a satellite operation to the Guanajuato operations. It's just 22 kilometers by road outside of Guanajuato. So the nice thing about that is that we don't have to build a separate plant and tailings pond and so on. The ore is just trucked around to Guanajuato, to the plant where we have excess capacity, and process it there. So we've already started to haul some development ore from the project, and in that sense, the proceeds from that are basically helping to pay for the development of the project.
All right, Bob. Now I love asking mining CEOs this question: where do you see silver headed this year?
Well, I think in the near term, this is typically the best season for silver, sort of between now and April. So I could see it maybe getting back to about 24, this spring, and then maybe tapering off a little bit, through the summer, and then hopefully ramping up again in the fall. But I think it's still going to be a volatile year, lots of ups and downs. But I think the worst is behind us, and so the overall trend should be upwards for the balance of the year.
Bob, are you one of the CEOs that closely monitors the price? I know some say we don't look at it, we just focus on production, and others say, yeah, of course I look at it, it's my business. How do you see it?
I've got the Kitco silver chart as one of my favorites. It's on the screen all day long, and I follow it all day.
Well, you're just too kind, Bob. Thanks so much for that.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure.
And thanks for watching our continuous coverage from the PDAC, the world's largest mining convention here in Toronto. You can email me comments and questions you'd like me to ask the mining CEOs at newsfeedback@kitco.com, or follow me on Twitter at Ignacio Project. Thanks for watching.